Hey everybody, and welcome to Tokyo. Actually, I'm in Chiba, and today I'm going to show you about how to use the train system in Japan. Just a general outline of one, how to use a Suica card, that kind of thing. Two, just about the ticketing and what you need to do to buy a ticket. Then I'm going to go into Tokyo to meet three of my ex-students, because I used to teach here, who are lovely. They're fantastic, and I'm going to ask them for some advice about train stuff. And then I'll finish up with some explanation. Anyway, as always, like and subscribe, please, to the Coding Travelbug. And yeah, let's take a train into Tokyo. Okay, what you're looking at behind me is the ticketing area. Everything now in Japan is done electronically, although there's always going to be some like station guy around. So the first thing you need to do is get one of these. It's called the Suica card, which means watermelon. And there's actually two types of card. There's the Suica and there's the Pasmo. The Suica is the one for Japan Rail. Pasmo is the one for Metro. They're pretty much equivalent. I just like Suica because it's got the little penguin on it. You can use these everywhere, like 7-Eleven, Starbucks, almost anywhere. You can just load it up with cash and then just tap it. So it also solves that problem of how do you pay for stuff in this country. So you don't have to worry so much about banks and credit cards. Literally, you just fill it up with money and away you go. So let's try and, I've already got a ticket, or I've already got a Suica, but I'll show you how to buy one now. Okay, find the Suica Pasmo one, and the screen looks like this. All right, just click English.
Guidance will be displayed in English.
Get a new Suica, get the blank one, and then you just fill it up with whatever you want, maybe 3,000. Then you'll just put your money in here, and it'll give you a card. Okay, the next kind of way to get on a train is to buy a ticket. It's a little more complicated. Suica, you just tap when you go in and you tap when you go out, and you don't have to worry about how much things cost. It also works between the JR and the Metro. But if you're going to buy a ticket, so unfortunately most things are in Japanese, you'll have to find your station. You know, the big red arrow, that's me, that's Kaihin Makahari. And then you have to figure out where you're going, which for me is Tokyo Station right there. And you'll see the prices are written there, it's 580. Okay, let's get a ticket. It's pretty easy to do. They always have an English option.
Will be displayed in English.
You want to, in this case, a JR ticket. And you remember mine was 580, so literally you just press that button and put your money in. Okay, I've already got a ticket, so I'm going to buy a fake ticket just to show you. Okay, there you go. Money in the slot. There's your ticket, and there's your change. I actually use Suica for everything when I'm here, once I've got stuff. But I bought this fake ticket, and I'm going to tap in and then tap out and use my Suica, just so I can show you how to use this thing. The ticketing stuff looks just like that. All right, and you just pop it in here. So you have to pop it in that little one there. And then you have to take it on the way out. Okay, don't forget your ticket. And that's about it. And then when you go, you'll back to your station, you'll go through the other way. Just one thing to remember, that some tickets involve, like, you have to leave one and go through another, and there'll be a transfer place you can go to. It'll say transfer in English, I think. If you're not sure, if you get lost in a station, just find any station window. They're super helpful here, right? They'll help you get sorted out and tell you exactly where to go. All right, so next is, where are we going? Okay, so in all stations, you're gonna find these kind of boards that tell you like what trains are up next. Here you can see there's information on the left. You'll see rapid, local, things like that. There you go, limited, express, rapid, and local. Now these kinds of boards, they'll be even on the platform itself. They often give you information about what stations it stops at. Plus, there's usually some kind of, like, there'll be a list, especially on the Tokyo Metro, which can get confusing. You have to be careful of your direction. Just make sure you know where you're going before you jump on a train. But in terms of the express ones, the price will be the same. You don't have to pay more for an express in normal situations. If it is, you'll know. They'll tell you, you know, there's like a $5 surcharge or something on the super rapid expresses. Just mix and match. It'll save you a lot of time, especially if you're going outside of Tokyo, you take an express as far as you can. All right, so just be aware of that. Just pulling in. That's the one I want. There's a word on there, it's called kaisoku, which means express. When you're getting a train, be sure you get the fast one you want, not the local ones. The difference in time is huge. Almost missed the train. I really don't want to miss this train because I'm going to see 3 students who I haven't seen in like a year. And then I'm going to visit with an ex-teacher I used to hang out with and catch up with him. But because I'm a little bit outside of the city, you know, if you miss an express train, they only come every 15 minutes. So I was working till the last minute. I wanted to get a bit of footage of the trains. So I'm so lucky I caught this. I'm being very rude now because I'm talking. People probably think I'm a freak. The trains here are very quiet. So I'm just gonna keep my voice down now. In fact, I think I'll pick up on this after I get to Tokyo Station. Okay, so I made it in time, barely. There you are. Hey, she's back. All right, so these are my old students.
Hi, I'm Kaori.
Hi, I'm Myra.
I'm Yumi.
There we go. Okay, so I was telling them that I'm trying to teach people about using the trains. And they came up with some cool stuff. So what's your advice about the trains?
My advice is like when the train is like very crowded, because like Japan is very crowded like in general. So people to get off the train, they will just push you without saying excuse me or anything. Even though Japan is like very, very polite, when you're in the train, it doesn't matter. So they will just like push you like, and will bump into you, and that's very normal. No one reacts, no one thinks it's a bad thing. It's just like normal for us. So yeah, if you're here and someone bumps into you, it's just they're trying to go with their life. Yes. That's pretty much it.
That is a fantastic point, right? So the point is, if someone hits you a little bit hard getting on or off the train, don't punch them or get super angry, because it's not unusual, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, what was your point?
Okay, so one of my points is depend on the time that you're taking the train, especially in the morning where people go like to work or something like that. There's some carts of the train that is only for women or ladies or children. So if you like get in the line and go inside of those carts, the people may like, what are you doing here? So you should be careful. Usually it's only 2 hours in the morning, like 7 to 9 or something like that. But I think it's more like for Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, they don't have those kind of time. But yeah, you should be careful because it might be very, very, how do you say that? Very... a little bit creepy if you go to the...
So yeah, don't be creepy. What are they called? Do they have a name for it, these cars? Everyone repeat after us. Josei Senryo.
Yeah, it's a pink car.
There you go. So if you see a pink car, don't go in it.
Don't get in, especially in the morning, like 7 to 9, that kind of time, because it's gonna be only women, only ladies.
Actually, in Thailand, in a lot of the malls, they have special parking zones that are just for women.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so,
Wow.
and it kind of, the universal color is pink,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah, it's full pink. You can see right away. Don't worry. It's full pink.
so if you see pink and you think, this is fabulous, now, still don't go there. Yeah. All right.
How can
Oh, yeah,
I don't know how can like
Standing up?
So you'll see the...
like if you're a guy, you need to care about like
Your hand.
the place.
Placement.
Yeah,
Placement
like
of your hand.
if you put your hand in, like here, it's gonna be your chikan. You're gonna be chikan.
Like, depending, it's not every woman for sure, or every lady or something like that. Depend on the girl or the woman. If you have your hands in some position
like-
or some
like this.
like this, they may say that you're touching them without consent.
It's a problem in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys will just straight up, yeah. I mean, there's an entire porn genre associated with this, right? Chikan.
So you should be very careful. So.
like this.
So you have to keep both your hands, or you were saying if I like,
Bag, your backpack or bag, like you just hold it like this. All
Okay.
the guys, they hold it like this.
okay, it's funny because I've seen like the salaryman types holding their bags like that.
Yeah.
And I thought it looks weird, but now I understand
no, yeah,
why.
That's why they need to hold it like this because they don't get they don't get accused.
No one will accuse them of being like. So they were saying that if you're on the train, and now like if a girl gets groped, she'll just yell "chikanda,"
Oh, yeah.
right?
And then use this.
Yes.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
Arrest her or something like that.
Yeah, if you're the guy closest to her and everyone looks at you and your hands are kind of tucked down below. So keep your hands up, keep them visible. And you were saying about people put cameras in their,
Yeah, in their shoes.
people will put cameras in their, like their shoe toes so that they can slide under and take a peek up. So I think most of my audience is guys, and I don't think they're going to do that. But if you're coming with like your daughters or your sisters or anything like that, just keep them aware that there's some freaky deaky people right on the trains.
Yeah, not just because it's Japan that it's safe.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is safe,
Yeah.
but it's not always safe, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is our reunion. We meet every year.
Yeah.
For drinks and stuff, because I actually taught at their university for 23 years, right? So
Yes.
anyway, so thank you for the help with the trains. All right. Okay, so I might do a little more after this. If not, I'll catch you guys later. All right, so just a few kind of final points on trains. First of all, you need to know that trains end very early in this country. They are not 24 hours. Even downtown Tokyo, the underground metro, it is not 24 hours. If you are staying particularly outside of the center, you need to check your final train, your last train, what in Japanese is called your shuden. Shu means like finish and den is like densha, train. Ask somebody if you don't know, right? And don't go for your last train. Go, a couple earlier just to be really sure. You do not want to get stuck having to take a taxi home. I bet any money when you see how much taxis cost here, you'd rather sleep on a park bench than take a taxi home. So another small thing related to that is all trains obviously have a direction. I showed you earlier that you can check the platform for the direction, but particularly on the underground, on the metro, it's not so clear. And you'll go downstairs and jump on your train and you realize, oh, there's another track on the other side of the wall going in the other direction. So make sure you got your direction right. Because if it's late at night and you go one stop the wrong way, it could be, half an hour, 40 minutes before hopefully your next train shows up. Otherwise, the trains they're very safe. You could literally fall asleep on the train with your iPhone right beside you, and no Japanese would take it, right? There's a lot more issues there's a lot of foreigners, and I hate to say it, but that typically comes with its own set of problems if people are, I don't know, I don't want to say foreigners are dishonest, but that can be a problem. Don't worry about it too much. You're not going to get mugged or anything on the trains here, right? It's still very safe. They're always on time in this country, so you don't have to worry about that. I think that's about it for trains in Japan. If you have any questions or comments or anything you want to know about trains or whatever in Japan, leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe because I'm just about at that magic mark where I'm actually monetized. And I have a video guy who makes all the awesome editing that you see. That's not me. I pay for someone for that. So that might help me out. So please like and subscribe and ask any questions you might have. Otherwise, from very rainy now, Tokyo, Japan, well, now I'm back home in Chiba, this is Mike. You guys take good care and sayonara, sayonara, sayonara.